What a clever little thing. I've just renamed the BMSs to my left bank and my right bank. I renamed it, they were all jiggled about and opposite of how I wanted them. So I renamed it. The first one was the right and the left one was the left, top to bottom. Press save and it rearranged it to how I want it, which is left and right, which is, as you look at it, the left and the right. Hey, tickety boo. So my poor little old phone is still trying to save all of the footage from my final connections and initial startup. Excuse me, smoke break. Now I've been going now for a couple of hours. This is the first BMS, so oh, excuse me, hold the line, caller. According to this, it's been going for 8 hours, which would be from when I initially woke them up. They had a good, it was still daylight outside, so they've had a good trickle charge at 10 amps out of the inverter. So there's a good few hours just at the 10 amps, and I waited until the cell voltage got well into the 3.3 volts. I've put my big boy pants on a couple of hours ago and turned the inverter up to charge with 30 amps out of the 3-pin UK plug socket. That's 1500 watts ish. So split between the two. So now I've been running for a good few hours at charging at various different rates. These FOGSTAR cells, the EVE 280 grade B, they have not been top balanced at all. These were tested, charged back up, stuck in a box and stuck in the dark. You can sell the cell deviation is only 5 millivolts, and we've been going for ages now. So everything's all nicely glued together. The cell wire resistance, that's all nicely glued together. Keep pressing, you have to excuse me, keep pressing the back button instead of the app's back screen. And there's the other side, so the left and the right. You can see there that I've got a slight difference in the amps. There's a bit of a delta there, a bit of a deviation, but the voltages are very, very nicely matched side to side at the 53.55 ish. And again, the cell deviation is, what's that, 6 millivolts. So again, for an unbalanced cells, all 32 are looking really, really good. I've been giving everything a good old fondle, and everything's nice and cool as a cucumber. Nothing's getting hot, but I'm not pushing massive amps. Just be gentle to start off with. Give them a gentle first charge and a balance, and we'll see how we go from there. I'll try, and if the phone does it and I manage to get it all saved, I'll try and drop the video this evening onto the YouTube. But it's New Year's Eve and you've all got families and whatever to enjoy. Unless, like me, you're single and on your Todd. Having said that, I've got my mum and dad, but they'll be in bed soon, hopefully. So I'll just keep on giving them a nice gentle charge. Probably a good night to do it. New Year's Eve gives you something to do, better than what the crap's on the telly. Once it gets up to a reasonable state of charge, using this 750 watts, 800 watts, whatever we've got going in, the 1500 watts, it's still going to take many hours. But once it starts to get a little higher in the state of charge, I shall probably turn the inverter back down and let it have a nice gentle trickle charge and let the JK BMSs do the balancing right up to the 3.6 volts, right up to the very top. Let them do a nice gentle top balance. Unfortunately, obviously, it's late in the evening now and there's bugger all solar, and actually there was no wind either, which is quite pleasant. So consequently, we are paying for this off of the grid, but the job needs to be done. It will cost us a couple of quid to charge all of these up. So it's 28 kilowatt hours of storage. We pay 27p per kilowatt hour unit. So whatever that is, maths wise, it'd be a few quid. But it needs to be done. Just giving everything a quick finger at the moment, and everything is cool as a cucumber. No, not even any warmth at all. So really happy. If I don't get the long format version of my final connection up on the YouTube, I hope you all will have a wonderful New Year's Eve. I got there. It's a success. There's nothing went pop, and I was overjoyed, absolutely overjoyed. I had to nip out for some chicken food, and I was in the car, and I got all a bit emotional. I was just such a sense of relief and satisfaction that I got this far. Well, thanks very much to my handful of regular commenters down in the comment section. You're a great bunch of guys and girls. That's brilliant. So, as I said, I'm waffling now. Look after yourselves. Have a fantastic New Year's Eve, and hopefully the next lap around the sun is really kind to you. Thanks very much. Take care.